I've always been one to seek inspiration in everything. In fact, I use inspiration as a guidepost to help me to follow and achieve my dreams. When I was younger, I would note my inspired thoughts, moments of inspiration, and sources of inspiration in my diaries, school exercise books, and in my list of life plans. I would find inspiration in so many areas and from so many unique sources. Learning and the quest for knowledge was and is a constant and reliable source of inspiration. I love learning new things, so much so that when I learn something new, I am inspired to learn more. Music is also a source of inspiration. Listening to music, dancing to music is fundamental to my life and to my well-being. Sometimes when I listen to particular songs, they can act as a catalyst for significant change in my life. When I first heard the beginnings of hip-hop soul and the debut single of Mary J. Blige, You Remind Me. Let's hear it, let's hear it. Remind me. You remind me of such sweet man. I wish I could sing, but I cannot. When I first heard that song, it was transformative and inspiring. But I digress. What has inspired me in my later years is the importance of time. How precious it is and how easily one can waste it by living a life that denies you happiness. Many of us can fall into patterns where we are not happy, where we are not living the life of our dreams. When you recognize this, I encourage you, seize the moment. Take a detour away from this path that is preventing you from living the life of your dreams. But how do you do this? How do you make the change? How do you take that detour? I will share with you some tips that have helped me. Tip 1, identify. Identify what you wish to change. Identify your dream. This is a very, very important step, and it requires some self-reflection, soul-searching, and quiet time. In our day-to-day lives, we are surrounded by so much outside noise that prevents us from making a meaningful connection to our inner dreams and our inner spirits. Make the time and create the space for this meaningful connection to occur. For me, what I find is most helpful is meditation. Tip 2, plan. Now that you have identified your dream or reconnected with a dream, create a plan to achieve it. Your plan can be very comprehensive or it can be very simple. For me, I'm a planner by nature. I make lists upon lists upon lists, so my plans tend to be very detailed. But for someone else, the plan can simply be the dream itself. It should be, no matter what the nature of your plan is, it should be something that works for you. Tip 3, focus on one step at a time. Sometimes when we are faced with a major life change or daunting task, we can be overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the task at hand. Do not be overwhelmed. Focus on one step at a time. Break your dream down into mini components. Focus on one component, complete it, check it off. Move on to the next component, complete it, check it off. And the next, and the next, and the next. And before you know it, your dream that previously seemed impossible to achieve is now a reality. Tip 4, enjoy the journey. Now that you have made the decision to fully live your life, you have identified your dream, you have made a plan, you're focusing one step at a time. The adventure will now begin. You will embark on a journey where you will encounter new experiences that will test you, that will challenge you, and most importantly, inspire you. Remember to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process and the steps taken to achieve your dream. Tip 5, stay positive. There may be moments along the way that will challenge you to your core, that will cause you to question, whether your dream is worth pursuing. In these moments, remain positive. Remain steadfast in the pursuit of your dreams. See the silver lining in everything, and do not be overcome by negativity or negative thoughts. Tip 6, surround yourself with a positive and supportive network. A positive mindset is so critical in life. You can cultivate this mindset on your own. Yes, it's true. But in order to maintain a positive mindset and to enhance your ability to stay positive, it is essential that you surround yourself with positive people that support you in the pursuit of your dreams. Do not waste your time on negative people. There is nothing to be gained from their negativity. In fact, they can derail you from pursuing your dreams. Tip 7, choose happiness. I believe that happiness is a choice. Every day, we are presented with opportunities where we can choose to be happy or we can choose to be miserable. For some people, there is a secret joy in wallowing in despair, complaining. But I encourage you to seek the greater joy that choosing happiness brings. In some situations, the choice to be happy can actually be the difficult choice. But it is the choice that you must make. It must be said that living a full and happy life is not a destination. It is a journey. We as human beings are dynamic, complex, ever-changing. So what was a full and happy life for you in your 20s could be something very, very different in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on. This is why it is never too late to start living the life of your dreams. In the words of legendary author C.S. Lewis, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. I cannot promise you that it will be easy. Living the life of your dreams, working towards your dreams, can be difficult. The fear alone can be paralyzing. But the rewards are so sweet that when you are fully living your life, time spent doing otherwise will seem like such a waste. So you must get out of your comfort zone. Just get out of it and take a leap towards your dreams. It's about time. I will leave you with one of my favorite quotes from one of my heroes, Dr. Maya Angelou. Although she is no longer here with us, her words continue to inspire. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. When you are fully living your life, you will thrive. It's about time to fully live your life.